let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes, let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And I'm not 100% Mike, but I'm a whole lot better than I was last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to thank Mike. I thought I got to watch about all the replay there Saturday, and he done a heck of a job. And which I've done a good job training him.
Well, I mumbled through.
Mumbled.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm still coughing through. I tell you what, folks, I've had this cough for about 3-4 weeks now, and I done the same thing last year and carried it for 2.5 months.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I've tried 3 or 4 different kinds of medicine, and just can't seem to shake it. It just keeps lingering on, Mike. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. You're going to infect the whole crowd before it's over with.
Yeah, well, I'm trying not to, but it may happen.
Dad said not to give it to him.
Yeah, I heard that. Anyway, folks, like I said, Mike, appreciate Mike coming on over last week and doing the show, and it's wonderful. Want to say hello to Dad, to Bill, to Polly, and to Gay and Jerry down in Nashville. They're watching tonight. Talked to Bill on the way over, and Miss Polly's not doing well at all, and all of her thoughts and prayers are with her and Bill and the family, and that's all we can do. Is that's about it. So, but anyway, she's not doing very well at all. So just keep her in your thoughts and in your prayers, and hopefully everything will be okay. We're going to, Mike's got some crappie film because I hadn't been to the lake. I don't have any film at all on my camera, and but he's got some crappie film, and we'll show it here in a little bit. Got 2 or 3 announcements we want to make. I thought that was a pretty good announcement about the bass tournament, Mike, that you done last week.
Yeah, here's the flyers on there.
Yeah, Watts Bar Winter Bassing. Put that up there, Dylan. Who drawed that up there?
I don't know. All I know is I come in and it was on my windshield.
Well, a pretty good little flyer there, sure is.
Yeah.
There, November the 9th at Rockwood, and then it goes to blast off at 7:30 a.m., weigh in at 2:30 p.m., $7 entry fee. There's the contact number, 865.
Yeah, go from Rockwood
Wood
to
Caney Creek.
Rockwood,
I see it.
Caney Creek each month they
Yeah.
alternate there.
Yeah, and then it goes to, November the 9th, and then November the 30th at Caney Creek, December the 7th at Rockwood, and December the 21st at Caney Creek, and then January the 11th at Rockwood, and then the 25th of January back to Caney Creek, and then the 8th of February and back to Rockwood on the 22nd. So sounds like a pretty good deal here, Mike. Let's see.
Yeah, $70 entry fee includes large mouse lunker, and $10 if you want in on the small mouse lunker.
Cannot weigh. What was that? Something about no live bait.
Yeah, no live weight.
Cannot weigh dead fish, I guess. Fish five fish must. Okay. Oh, you fish 5 to fish the classic.
Yeah.
Let's see who this is. Hello. Got the Morse code going again, wife said there, Dylan. Yeah, what's it sound like? Is it my microphone or? No, I can't hear it. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, we got something going on then, Dylan. It's got a beeping sound in the background, she said. Yeah. Okay, he's going to try to filter it out. All right, let us know. All right. Let me do this. I forgot to put my phone on vibrate. I apologize for that. So we have some audio. Let's see what this says here. $70 entry fee includes largemouth lunker, and then $10 smallmouth lunker, optional. Blast off 7:30 in order of entry. Weigh in at 2:30. Both subject to change after first tournament. No dead fish. No locking through to another lake. Lake 1 pound per minute up to 15 minutes, and fish 5 to fish the classic. No live bait, and that looks like it. 100% payback. That number is 865-247-3222. Okay, doesn't give a name, but that's all right. That's pretty good. And then Local 917's having their 3rd annual fellowship tournament. It's going to be where is it? Watts Bar Dam launch ramp. When November the 2nd. Time is 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the entry fee is $50 per boat, and that includes the lunker, cash only. Yeah, cash only, because they won't take a check. And you know, we all tournament fishermen know that if you're not pre-registered, you don't take a check to a wildcat tournament, Mike.
No.
Somebody's mad because they didn't get their money. I can tell you, it's a bad situation. We learned that years ago. You take cash and so that it can be split up between the winners. You know, it's hard to split a check.
It is.
So anyway, and this is paybacks 100%, paying 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. Registration begins at 5 a.m. day of event. And 5 fish limit per boat, largemouth 15 inches, smallmouth 18 inches, no dead fish. Blast off number will be your sign up number, and free hot dogs, hamburgers after the tournament. For more information, please call Michael Melton and David Ray. Okay, that sounds like a good deal there too, Mike.
Yeah.
I might let you off to go fish at, maybe.
Might do it. Just might do it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get my hopes up. All right, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, let me tell you this right here. Talked to Glenn Reynolds today. You know, I mentioned the other week, 2 weeks ago, about this Stratus that Glenn had traded for, and I talked to him today about that. I don't know what I've done with that note, but I know it's here somewhere. Anyway, he told me that Stratus, Mike, that it did not, a 2007 with a 150 E-Tech on it, pretty nicely loaded, and he's, you know, for a high schooler that's just now starting out, him and his dad or whatever, would be a pretty nice deal. But Glenn told me, Mike said, he said, I can't find a scratch on it. He said, that thing is showroom ready. I mean, he said, I don't know how much it's been in the water.
Yeah, well, some of them does.
So if you're looking for a good deal, you need to stop by down there at Reynolds Racing and Marine and check this boat out. He sold him an Express, and took that Triton in on trade. And he said, Steve, he said, this thing is just, he said, it's like come out of the showroom.
Yeah.
He said, I've looked all over it, and I've not found a scratch yet. So, just have to go down there and check it out and look at it. He's also got some 18-foot crappie boats down there. I think 3 come in that he'd like to get rid of, I'm sure. And so, and it's crappie season, Mike.
It's getting there. It's sure.
Yeah. And if you want a camo in that, I think he's got one of them, and then two of the others. And then I don't know if that red one is still, that red and tan is still sitting down there that we shot last month is still there or not.
I know you had the blue one there that he said was already sold. Before.
Yeah, he had the baby blue and white or tan or cream color. That was a beautiful boat that he's done. That was done gone. He had that red 19-footer that was red and what was it? Red and tan. Beautiful boat. Looked like a barge. It looked like a 20-footer or better.
Yeah.
And it was a 19, and then had the hydraulic jack plate and everything already on it. And then he had that 17 over there with a 115 Yamaha on it. So it was silver colored, and so yeah, I don't know if they're gone or not. Thank the Lord, I've been working so much I hadn't had a chance to do anything really. But do get by there, check that Stratus out. Those crappie rigs, or crappie boats. They're I don't know. Most of the time they don't have a lot of carpeted in them and that stuff, so you can just wash them out, get in the mud, step in the boat, get home, take the water hose and wash it out. This time of year. You put in a few places or you get up on the bank and what have you, you got mud all over your shoes and get back in the boat, and you don't do that with carpet.
No.
With a boat with carpet, Mike. Work you to death trying to keep it clean, but them...
I think they're offering this stuff. I know sister bought that veranda pontoon boat, and it had that sea deck stuff on it.
Yeah.
And it's like a hard foam or something on top there. You walk on it, it's soft like carpet, but all you got to do is take the hose and wash it off.
That's the deal. Sure is.
They can put that in one of those boats if you want it, that aluminum boat.
Oh yeah, they got them. That red and tan one that I shot down there the other week had it on there. Nice looking stuff.
Yeah.
Sure is. There ain't nothing wrong with it. I'll tell you that. Looks pretty good. But anyway, do go by there and check that out. The boats that he's got there, and I'm sure he'd make a pretty good deal on one right now. It's getting late in the season, but he's got, like I said, 3 or 4 crappie boats and those other boats we mentioned. I don't know if they've sold or not, and then that trade-in on that Stratus. So Reynolds Racing Marine, remember them, one of our great sponsors, and we really appreciate them. Tim's Tires, Edgemore Outdoors, Pamela Ann's, IUOE. Who am I leaving out? Did I leave anybody out, Mike?
I don't think so.
We just can't do the show without them, and got to have them. Chucks, I think I got everybody, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You got
okay.
everybody.
All right. Good deal. Afraid my memory was gone there for a minute. Let's see. Oh, Lordy. So you got some crappie film, Mike?
Well, I went down and I started out bass fishing there, and then I didn't want to take a chance in case I couldn't catch no bass, so I picked up a couple of dozen minnows to take with me just to make sure there. I could get a little bit of film anyway, so which I did. I hit a few spots there for a couple hours and ended up 7 good keeper crappie
Yeah,
there.
you let me have them. They was nice ones, Mike. They really was. They was dandies.
Yeah,
I thought there was about 10 or 12 in that bag when
yeah.
I picked up on it. There's only 7, but they was nice ones. Every one of them.
They was hard to come by. I mean, you know, it wasn't like you could just sit in one spot and just pop them out one right after the other. They was hard to come by. You had to keep moving around to find them, but caught more catfish than I did anything.
Yeah.
Daggone slimers or something else. And Lord, at the mess they made at times of rolling up in that line and come in there and try to get it loose, and he was all tied up in knots and breaking hooks and breaking sinkers off and everything. Lord, I had one heck of a time down there with them, but I did catch a few bass too and stuff, and them minnows is migrating in schools and stuff, and fish are breaking in them. I had a hold of a real good stripe, and he jumped off right at the boat, and so things is, but they seem like the minnows would migrate toward the back of the hollers during the day, and then in the dark here they'd head back out to the channel. There'd be big schools out there on the channel. So they just can't make up their mind, I guess, what they want to do. But anyway, there's a lot going on down there. And fella told me that they had a 16, 17 pound or something like that, won a tournament up there at North in daytime. Said them smallmouth and largemouth and stuff was, since that size limit had come back to 18 inches, especially, and said it's catching them on top water up there like crazy.
Well, that's good to hear. Really is. Well, it shucks. I've not been up there since 3 weeks now. And I wanted to try
4 weeks.
Yeah, I wanted to try to make it while the moon was full here the weekend before last weekend, and didn't get to do that. And, so yeah, I was counting on this October moon to be a dandy, but didn't get to go, and done gone.
Yeah, yeah. That water's cooled off down watch bars, 68 in some places, 70 in others, you know. But it's cooled off quite a bit, and I'd say North has too. And,
Yep, I'm sure it has, Mike.
I could still see schools of minnows on top, but I could still see big balls of them out there, 25, 30 foot too. So, you know, I think the crappie's going to get back up there shallow again. I seen a fella come through talking to me and said they hadn't done any good, and they decided they was going to start trolling a little bit and see if they could catch them trolling. He said they hadn't done no good so far, but well, I'm sure that it won't be long, because ones I caught seemed to be out there 20 to 30 foot range still yet. So, or the crappie.
So you caught a few bass,
Yeah, caught a few
and they was
bass.
out there running around with deep?
No, the bass was in there after the minnows on top.
Yeah, okay. Well, that sounds good.
They caught some stripe and stuff in there, throwing after the bass and everything.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I told spinner baits, topwater, crankbaits, rattle traps, you know, a little bit of everything at them, trying to figure out exactly what it's going to take to catch them. And it seemed like you get one on this and then fish it for a while and still couldn't get nothing, and pick up something else and try it, and you catch one, you know. I said, well, I need to tie on 20 rods and 20 different baits, and that way I can catch 20 fish.
yeah, that'd be all right, Mike. You've got 20 rods, I know. More than that.
Yeah,
I can't get in the boat for them most of the time.
yeah.
But anyway, that sounds pretty good. There ain't nothing wrong with that scenario. You know, if it takes 20 rods to catch 20 fish, that's all right.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, did you see the stripe breaking anywhere or anything?
No, I caught that one. It was breaking in some minnows there, and he was a dandy. It's probably about 3-pounder, and got him right there to the boat, and he jumped off. But had him on that little old crankbait tied on there, an old square bill.
Yeah.
You know, he pretty much hit that thing just as soon as it hit the water there.
Mm-hmm.
I figured there'd be a whole bunch more of them running around there, but I never did get another strike off of them.
Well, is that the best largemouth you caught down there? Or was that a largemouth or a stripe?
That's a stripe. A largemouth, I lost one. It'd go probably 5 pound, and then I caught another one. Got it in the boat to go about 5.
Mm.
And had a couple of small ones maybe, and then a couple of probably keep, you know, right at 15 inches and stuff.
Right.
Like I say, I fished early for them, and then I fished late for them, because right in the middle of the day I couldn't get a bite, so I just started crappie fishing.
Right. Okay. That sounds pretty good. You know, what can I argue back? Because I haven't been there. I don't know.
Yeah, well, I figured them rockfish would be breaking like crazy in them minnows, but I didn't see none of that going on like I did the other week when I was down there and pulled in the scout holler there, and them guys was catching them rockfish in there.
Well, I'm sure was they catching them on top?
No, it looked like they was throwing a dang swim bait
Yeah.
about 6-8 inches long.
Okay, that makes sense.
There at one time I thought I seen that the one throwing a spinner bait there a few licks, but the
Yeah.
guy up in front looked like he was throwing a big white swim bait out there.
Mm. Okay.
I probably should have talked to him, filmed him or something a little bit, but they, you know, I was hoping he'd catch all of them.
Yeah. I heard that, Mike. Yeah. Me and you both.
Take them home or something.
Yeah, do something with them. Let's see, who was it? Somebody mentioned to me the other day. What was we talking about? These grass carp.
Yeah,
Is that the
yeah,
other week?
yeah, they talking about on
Yeah.
news and stuff, talking about them. 14, I think it was $14 million that they had appropriated to the state game fish there to try to eradicate those flying carp, they call them.
Yeah. Right.
Ones that jump plumb out of the water whenever any kind of racket stuff. I've seen them on some of them shows and stuff, them guys running down through there with football helmets and windshields and shoulder pads and everything else, and the cameraman about got knocked out in the lake.
Yeah.
All that, they just get up there and any kind of noise just spooks them, and they just go straight up.
Yeah, they jump out of the water, Mike. That's a fact. It's, seen it, showed them several times doing that. I just, something was said about it. But anyway, I hope they don't make it up the river system, up in their neck of the woods anyway. I don't know what we'd do about it or do with them. Don't want them up here. I mean, we got enough trouble as it is.
Well, they talking about that snakehead fish. And,
Yeah, the snakehead,
And
for sure. That's another one right there. It's going to give trouble, without a doubt. So do something with that bunch.
and the zebra mussels and stuff.
The
and
zebra
I don't know what's
mussels.
going on with that.
Well, I told you there the other week what the guy told me there.
Yeah,
They-
well,
and-
it's just like that lamprey thing there we was talking about a couple of
Yeah.
years back. We caught that one year there, seemed like 2 or 3, and then all of a sudden they ain't never caught another one.
Yeah, I guess they come and go, depending on the conditions of the water and that kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, we were catching several of those lamprey eels down there, fish attached to fish and stuff, you know.
The first thing I'd ever seen was down Gunnersville, and then, you know, it was probably a year later when I started caught two down at Watch Bar.
Yeah.
Stuck on fish, and then one down in Chickamauga.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ain't never seen another one since, so I don't know. They say they're all in the lakes, but
Beats the heck out of me, Mike. I mean, you know, we've caught a few of them over the years that have one stuck on them, but then there a couple of years, 3 years ago, when we caught several, had them on it, and then, like you said, hadn't seen one since. So, you must have got rid of all of them.
I don't know. Something must have eat them.
Yeah.
They feed on something. I guess something feeds on them, you know.
I guess so.
Yeah, that food chain works there.
Yeah, that's a fact. All right, Dylan.
Eat or get
Ready to
eat.
show some film? How much, what you got, about 30 minutes? Okay. Well, we'll show whatever it is. I hope it ain't one of them 2 clips and gone. Good. Good. All right, folks. We're going to go to the film, and I'll see how Mike done, but I sure did. Them crappie he caught the other day brought them to me there, and I cleaned them up, and probably have them for supper tomorrow night. And it was nice ones. There's only 7 of them, but man, they were dandies.
Yeah.
It sure was. I thought there was 10 or 12 in that bag. But there was 7 of them. They was with dandies. All right, Dylan, take us to the film, and I'll get something to drink. We'll come back with a break and see what Mike's got to say about how he caught it.
Okay, folks. I'm down here at Watch Bar. I fished for about 4 hours. I had one little old bitty bass to hit a spinnerbait. So I brought some minnows with me, so I'm gonna ease down here and see if I can find some crappie. Hopefully I can get a bite or 2 on them. So, anyway, hang with us and remember the sponsors, and let's go fishing. Oh, yeah. Ain't no crappie there, that's a strap. Anyway, get him off. Get another minnow on here, see what we can do, man. Hello, Delmers. Another strap. Put up all my minnows. I think I got a crappie this time. Hope I do. Get him out on the boat here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a crappie. Nice one. Real nice one. That's what we're looking for right there. Get him in the box and see if we can get a bunch more like that. Still running about 22, 23 feet. Water temperature's 69.7. Get back after him. All right, I think I got another here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a fine crappie there. Beat that. I tell you what, they keep coming up a little bit shallower there. What there was the other week, starting about 29 foot, now they're up about 22 foot. So maybe they'll be up. People catch them trolling, a few other things, because the minnows is coming up, so things cooling off. So we'll stay after them. Hopefully we can get few of them here right quick. I still got him. Plug knocker and all hung me up down there, and I finally got the dang thing loose. I want you to look yonder. My goodness gracious, what a mess. But anyway, that's them dang bluegill for you. We'll see if we can get this mess straightened out. Maybe we can get back down there and get another one. All right, we finally got another bite here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a creek crappie. Beat that tree to death a while ago. I didn't figure there'd be any left in it. Anyway, back after them. Hopefully we can get some more. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, there's another one. Yeah. It seems like when you hook them, they just come straight to the top. I don't know. Don't get time hardly to get the camera on till they're down here at the boat. Anyway, we'll get back after them. Maybe we can get a few more. Four in there. A couple more. We'll have enough to grease that frying pan. Yeah. Yeah. Another nice one. Seems like it's just things got to be just dead still. If it's moving any at all, they don't want to hit it. All right, folks. We got another crappie, I think. No, it's a dang catfish. That's gone right. All right. Finally got a bass here. Okay, look at that. I think he'll keep. Anyway, got a bass. Better than that first one I had a hold of. It wasn't hardly as big as a spinnerbait. Anyway. There he is anyway. Measure him here and see what he'll make. He won't be 14 7/8. Likes a little, didn't he? All right, I got another one over here. Don't you look at that. Huh? So we done jumped on that dang thing. Whew, man. Thought that was a big largemouth the way that thing hit. But, we'll have to get the pliers a hold of him here. We can get that. Look out, that rascal. afraid this is a big catfish here. He hit awful light, but I tell you what, he's been doing some real pulling. Hell, he's circling, yeah. Big cat, yeah. Good. Yeah, let's go. Whew. I got another here. I don't know what it is. The waves are going to turn me over. Another cat. Dog. Get the bottom there. No flathead. Yeah. You see that going? Tangled up here. I can't even begin to get him loose. He's siphoning off there. Yeah. Waste no time. As soon as that thing hit the bottom, he grabbed it. Oh. Climb everywhere. Let's try it this time. That don't mess me. rising. See what we got here. That's what I thought. Well, them dadgone old whisker fish again. Ah, goodness gracious. All right, come here. Dadgone little rascal. Thought you was bigger now. Yeah. Anyway. A little large now. That's pretty good and on this time. Throw my bait. Yeah. Close to a keeper. On that rascal. Okay, we'll put him back, see if we can get another. All right. Yeah, come here. Oh my goodness, I went a good 5-6 pounds. Jumped off my spinner bait. Had gone that rascal. That's a nice one. folks, I got another one on here finally. See what he is. I got the little bass. Look now. Want you to do that. You wouldn't give me a chance, would you? Oh, devil. Hungry as could be, I reckon. Okay, I got another little bitty in here. He's trying his best to throw that little old crankbait. A little bit better than what I thought. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. Put him back, try it again. I got one. I probably wish I didn't have it though. Let's see what it is. I think it's rockfish. Oh, big old stripe. Big old stripe too. Oh, where did she come off? No, had about a straight 4-pounder. Okay, folks, I got one here. I don't know. That's what I thought. There you go, red eye down there. That's a pretty little thing. Okay, folks, we'll head on in. There goes one right now headed in. Getting kind of dark. Starting to do anyway. We had a pretty good day. Caught a few bass. Caught a few crappies. Anyway, I think things looking up down here. The more this water cools off, the better things will get. So anyway, remember the sponsors and let's go fishing.
All right, Mike, that's pretty dang good there. You done a lot of jerking, a lot of catching,
Yeah.
all that, yeah. That's all right. Caught a few bass, bunch of catfish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, plenty of
Can't
catfish.
do nothing about them catfish. They just more of them than they are anything else.
Yeah. All I know is there's a bunch of them running around down there with broke hooks in their mouth and lead sinkers are hanging on.
Yeah.
They rough on that equipment, that's for sure.
Well, it looked like you done pretty good there, Mike. I swear it did. Anything particular? I mean, what was the water temperature?
That's what I said. It was 68 in some places and 70 in others.
Well, that's good. I mean, like you said, them minnows is migrating back to the back of the coves, and the fish are in there feeding up for fall. I mean, they know what's going on.
Yeah, they sure
We
do.
may not, but they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they've got their routine. They kind of stick with it.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, another announcement here I'll make right quick. On November the 3rd, which is this coming Sunday, Sunday week, we're going to have trunk or treat there at the Activities Building at Kellytown Baptist Church. And if the weather's bad, we'll be inside the Activities Building. We're going to have some finger foods and candy for the kids. And love to see y'all down there. Do come by. And I think he said he's going to have a bake sale or something like that, Mike. Yeah. Also, with the desserts and stuff. So we'd love to see you. But that'll be November 3rd on Sunday night, 6 o'clock, I think. So you know, if you don't have anywhere to take the kids, bring them on down and visit with us. We'd love to have you. And then on, let's see. Yeah. That Sunday morning, I think, is when we're gonna have the, no, it's not the third either. I won't say that right now because I'm not sure on that. But do remember the trunk or treat and, Halloween's coming up here, all the kids, this, that, and the other. Mike, you know, you had a pretty good trip, really.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. Too bad.
I mean, you had a pretty good dang trip. I thought you done good. Push my mic in.
I'm not picking it up.
You're not picking me up. Okay, that may be why it's buzzing. Reckon.
Could be.
Let me see if I got my green light on. Yeah, got a green light.
Sit on the table for me.
All right, set it on the table. I'll do that, Dylan. No problem. All right, we'll try that right there. That any better? Move it around a little bit. Okay. There we go. All right, it's up here on the other end.
Is that
Okay.
antenna may not be getting out.
Yeah, it may not be, Mike. I think. Got it? All right, good deal. Yeah, Mike, I thought you had a pretty good trip, and this, you know, done good. I mean, you know, for just a pleasure trip, them crappies gonna eat good, so can't complain about that. And anyway, do remember our sponsors, folks, and Tim's Tires, Reynolds Racing and Marine, Edgemore Outdoors, Pamela Ann's, IUOE. This is great. This is wonderful. Also, too, remember the YouTube to watch us live on YouTube. Put that flyer up, Dylan. I've had several guys. Max Meredith called me the other night, Mike, and I told him to go to YouTube and he can watch us live on Thursday nights. I hope Max is watching. He's a good friend of ours. We met him through Bill several years ago, and we just enjoyed every bit of his company every time we've ever been together. And I'm hoping he's watching. He got on Comcast over in Knoxville, and you know we don't make it to Knox County, but I told him to go to www.youtube.com and type in BBBTV12, and he ought to get us. So hope he's done that, and got to watch the show tonight. Mike, we've got about 4 minutes. Anything else you got? Want to give us some info on?
Well, like I was saying last week, if you're not going to use your boat, it's time to do something to winterize it. Make sure you run the gas out of carburetors. If you got a carburetor motor or whatever you got there, don't leave that old gas sitting in it all winter, because it ain't going to run right next spring. Several other things you can do to it, but I want to take it down to Glenn and have them to get it ready for you to store up for the winter. It's a bad deal when you try to get them out in the spring and all of a sudden it won't work, and you got to go through the trouble of dragging it in and having to go through everything, fix it all again for you.
Very true, Mike, very true.
But if you get a chance to go fishing, you need to, like I say, look for them minnows down at Watch Bar. If you want bass fish, if you want crappie fish, get around some of that structure and work it there 20 foot. I wouldn't doubt them even moving up to 15 foot here before too long, maybe even shallower than that before it's over with here in the next couple of weeks. They usually migrate up pretty fast, just like them bass, come back in there after them minnows and stuff. More or less keep up with where them minnows is at, because they ain't gonna go to an empty supper.
That's a fact, Mike. You got that right. Okay, folks, it's been good to be back. Like I said, I think Mike done a great job last week filling in for us. And all I can say is I hope we can get on the water, get some film. It's a lot easier to have doing the show when you got some film. God bless you all. Hope to see you this weekend. It'll be next weekend on the trunk or treat. But maybe we can get out here and get some fishing done, depending on the weather. Have a safe week. Wear your life jacket. Be careful. God bless you. That's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturday. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. The day, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some four-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want.
Country Fresh Foods. Country Fresh Foods. You may not know the name, but you definitely know the taste. Our homemade fudge is shipped all over the country. Its quality is unmatched, and it's made right here in Oliver Springs. But you don't have to travel all over to enjoy it. You can get it right here at our retail store, Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts. The highest quality fudge in a countless variety of flavors. And we also carry a variety of candy and unique gifts for you to enjoy. Come enjoy the taste you have loved for years at Pamela Ann's Fudge, Candy, and Gifts in Oliver Springs, a division of Country Fresh Foods.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on